The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A South Florida and Bright Star Credit Union.
Coconut Creek High takes on South Plantation High tonight on School Duel. Welcome to the 15th anniversary season of School Duel, where 24 South Florida high schools battle it out. Now, tonight's game features Coconut Creek High versus South Plantation High in what should be quite a showdown. Now, before we begin, let me tell you what these students are playing for. Well, first off, both teams will win beautiful trophies, courtesy of our sponsor, EDCO Awards and Specialties. Thank you, EDCO. And for the runner-up school tonight, each player receives $50 from our sponsor, Bright Star Credit Union. Thank you, Bright Star. And last but not least, of course, for the winners, well, each of these students will walk away with free chicken sandwiches for an entire year, courtesy of Chick-fil-A South Florida. Thank you, Chick-fil-A South Florida. All right, let's get started. Our opening round is called First Strike. In this round, it's school versus school, and each question is worth 10 points. Any question answered incorrectly gives the other school a chance to steal. All right, schools, prepare for the first strike. Your first question deals with companies. The largest toy company in the world by sales, what company has a name derived from a Danish phrase meaning play well, and is best known for its colorful, interlocking plastic blocks? Yes, Victoria?
Lego.
Yes, very good. We are off. Literary characters. Geoffrey of Monmouth said that this person built Stonehenge, while T.H. White says that he was born at the wrong end of time, experiencing the future before the past. Name this wizard, a tutor and advisor to King Arthur. Zanae?
Merlin.
Yes, very good. All right. A question about India. Which mountain range forms the northern border of India and is home to some of the world's highest peaks, including, Andrew?
Himalayas.
Very good. All right, astronomy. Nicknamed the North Star, it appears to us as a single point of light, although it consists of 3 different stars. Identify this stellar system that appears in the sky less than 1 degree away from true north. Yes, Andrew?
Polaris.
Yes, good job. All right, definitions. What word was originally coined by evolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins to mean a replicable, transmissible unit of culture, though it is now commonly used to refer to a humorous image that goes viral on the internet? Cyan?
Meme.
Yes, very good. Notable names. What man was drafted as an offensive tackle by the Philadelphia Eagles, but never played in a game, then coached the Oakland Raiders to a victory in Super Bowl 11, and now lends his name to the popular series of NFL football video games? Cyan?
Madden.
Yes, good job. All right, it is now time for the What Am I question, brought to you by the Museum of Discovery and Science in Fort Lauderdale. Here, our contestants are given a clue about something or someone and shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. So, here goes. Introduced in 1928, she has a niece named Melody. Cyan?
Minnie Mouse.
Yes, very good. And here's a little something about Minnie Mouse. Like Mickey, Minnie Mouse debuted in the 1928 animated short film Steamboat Willie. Here's a question about numbers. What 2-digit integer is the only uniform number retired across all of Major League Baseball? The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Yes, Victoria?
42.
Yes, good job. well, that horn means the end to the first strike round. We do have South Plantation leading. They have 70 points. Coconut Creek has 10 points, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
And I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie's delicious.
Broward County Public Schools. The best teachers, the best schools. From pre-K through high school and beyond. Choose the best. Choose BCPS.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Duel. The first round of action ended with South Plantation leading. They have 70 points. Coconut Creek has 10 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school.
Hi, my name is Zanae. I'm a senior and I'm the team captain. And go Cougars!
Hi, my name is Kira. I'm a senior and go Cougars.
Hi, my name's Ryder. I'm a junior and go Cougars.
This is Zanae and I'm back in another video. I'm here with Kira and Dan. Yeah. I really hope they don't put this in there.
You really hope you know what?
They don't put this in there. Me patting my head. We're at Coconut Creek High School and it's hunting season. Go Cougars!
Hi, I'm Cyan. I'm your team captain and I'm a senior. Go Paladins!
Hi everyone, I'm Victoria. I'm a junior. Let's go Paladins.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm a senior. Let's go Paladins.
Hi everyone, I'm Mateo. I'm the alternate. I'm a senior at South Plantation. Let's go Paladins.
Am I speaking with
Victoria.
Are you excited
yes,
for...
I'm excited.
Yes.
Yes.
Mateo, are you excited?
Very excited.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited?
8.
That's not...
It's recording. Yo, what's up?
Paladins on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go Paladins!
All right, let's hear it for both schools. And now that we know everyone, let's go ahead and move on to round 2, the joust, presented by Public Supermarkets. Here, a player from each school competes head-to-head with a toss-up question. The winner gets 3 bonus questions for their school, and all questions are worth 10 points. All right, schools, it is time to joust. Our first players competing are Cyan and Zanae. Come on down. All right, here's your toss-up question, and it's worth 10 points. What literary device is characterized by deliberate exaggeration, usually for, yes, Cyan?
Hyperbole.
Yes, very good. All right, we're back with South Plantation. The following bonus questions all deal with literary devices. Bonus question number 1. Juliet is the sun is an example of what literary device that involves comparing two different things without the use of words like, as, or like? Victoria.
Metaphor.
Good job. Excellent. All right, South Plantation bonus question number 2. What literary device consists of a two-word contradiction such as pretty ugly or jumbo shrimp? Yes, Diane.
Juxtaposition.
Incorrect. It's an oxymoron. Here's your third bonus question. What literary device is a series of words starting with the same sound, like stop stalling and Cyan?
Alliteration.
Yes, very good. All right, our next two, Kira, Victoria, come on up. It's your turn to joust. Okay, here's your toss-up question. It's worth 10 points. What sitcom produced in the 1970s but set in the 1950s originally used Rock Around the Clock as its theme song and starred Ron Howard as Richie Cunningham and Henry Winkler as the Fonz? That show is called Happy Days. Here's another question for you. What more recent sitcom stars Jim Parsons as Sheldon Cooper and shares its name with the most, Kira?
Big Bang Theory.
Yes, very good. All right. Coconut Creek, the following bonus questions all deal with sitcoms. Bonus question number 1. What current sitcom stars Quinta Brunson as Zanae?
Abbott Elementary.
Yes, very good. Bonus question number 2. What 1990 sitcom had a theme song titled I'll Be There For You and focused on 6 pals named Monica? Yes, Zanae?
Friends.
Very good. Bonus question number 3. What 1980 sitcom produced spin-offs titled Wings and Frasier and was set in a Boston bar where everybody knows your name? That show was Cheers. All right, my last two are Ryder and Andrew. Come on down. It's your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. What Pacific Coast state's 2 official state trees are the Coast Redwood and the Giant? Yes, Andrew?
California.
Yes, very good. All right, we're back with South Plantation. The following bonus questions all deal with official state trees. Bonus question number 1. What Midwestern state's official state tree is the Buckeye, which is also the name of its state's, Victoria?
Ohio.
Yes, good job. Bonus question number 2. Rhode Island's state tree is the red variety, and New York, Wisconsin, West Virginia, and Vermont are the sugar variety of what genus of tree known for its sweet syrup? Victoria?
Plum.
Incorrect. It's a maple tree. Bonus question number 3. The magnolia is both the state tree and the state flower of what state, which recently redesigned its flags to prominently, Andrew?
Mississippi.
Yes, very good. All right, that buzzer means the end to the joust. We do have South Plantation holding on to their lead. They now will have 130 points. Coconut Creek now has 40 points, but we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
It must be fate that his cap and gown are the same color he wore for his kindergarten graduation. It's the same rascally smile, that hasn't changed. But he stands there, so sure, so ready to take on the world. He has arrived. It's hard not to resist and push against the door that's closing, but you give in a little, because the future is wide open. From each little moment to every major milestone, Publix, proud supporter of education.
Lights. Camera. Action.
I don't know. I've always just heard that.
Now we're safe.
But make sure you don't run out of power.
Noted. a chance?
Hello and welcome to Broward Teen News Cypress Bay High School Edition, West Broward Edition,
Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High Edition.
We're at Cooper City High School.
And Broward Teen News starts now.
BTN is South Florida's only teen-produced news program, produced by a different Broward high school every month. Broward Teen News, South Florida's student-produced news show by teens for teens.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
To the 15th anniversary season of School Duel, where local high schools match wits. Today's game has Coconut Creek High School competing against South Plantation High School. Now, currently, South Plantation is leading. They have 130 points. Coconut Creek has 40 points. It is now time for the rapid action round, and during this round, each school receives an identical category of questions to answer quickly by themselves. And since Coconut Creek is trailing, they get to go first, while South Plantation waits outside the studio for their turn with the same questions. Today's category starts with T as in tango. Now, in this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter T as in tango. Each question is worth 10 points, and remember, you must answer these quickly or the judge will move you on. So, here comes rapid action. Cue music, let's begin. Federal holiday celebrated on the 4th Thursday of November. Ryder.
Thanksgiving.
Racket sport played on clay at the French Senate.
Track.
Trigonometric function calculated as opposite over adjacent. Kira.
Trigonometry.
The lowest pitched brass instrument in a standard orchestra. Senate.
Tuba.
Charles Dickens novel, whose title refers to London and Paris. Kira.
Tale of Two Cities.
A type of frog with rough, leathery skin that mostly lives. Zane.
Toad.
The site of a famous gunfight. This Arizona city's name also means a grave marker. Zane.
Tombstone.
1985 puzzle video game in which you stack blocks. Ryder.
Tetris.
British dynasty that included Henry VIII and Elizabeth I. Sine.
Tutors.
Dinosaur whose name means three-horned face. Sine.
Triceratops.
All right, good job, Coconut Creek. We got through all of your questions. So let's hear it for Coconut Creek High. All right, now with a little TV magic, let's bring in South Plantation High. And welcome back, South Plantation. Now it's your turn with the same questions. Today's category starts with T as in tango. And in this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter T as in tango. Each question is worth 10 points. And remember, you must answer them quickly or the judge will move you on. So let's cue music and let's begin. Federal holiday celebrated on the 4th Thursday of November. Victoria?
Thanksgiving.
Racket sport played on clay. Victoria?
Tennis.
Trigonometric function calculated as opposite over adjacent. Cyan?
Tangent.
The lowest pitched brass instrument in a standard orchestra. Victoria?
Tenor.
Charles Dickens novel, whose title refers to London and Paris. Cyan?
Tale of Two Cities.
A type of frog with rough, leathery skin that mostly. Cyan?
Toad.
The site of a famous gunfight. This Arizona city's name also means a. Andrew?
Tucson.
1985 puzzle video game in which you stack blocks. Cyan? British dynasty that included Henry VIII and Elizabeth I. Dinosaur whose name means three-horned face. Cyan?
Triceratops.
All right, very good. And that sound means the end of the rapid action round. We do have South Plantation leading. They have 200 points. Coconut Creek has 120 points, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back for the final showdown to see which school wins this school duel game.
Mom,
Yes.
you start.
We started fostering Kyle when he was 6 years old. I knew that routine was important for him.
Dad, your turn.
We started going to Chick-fil-A every Saturday.
Every Saturday. Now, Miss Elizabeth?
When your adoption day came, we got the honor of being in the courtroom with you. The judge actually called us out, too, for being a little too loud.
Having a big crowd cheering him on was really special to us.
Broward County Public Schools, the best programs, from academics to trades, athletics to STEM. Choose the best. Choose BCPS.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
More School Duel just for you. We've got a good game going as South Plantation is holding on to their lead over Coconut Creek. And during the break, our judges had to make an adjustment to South Plantation's score because they were given points for an answer that was actually incorrect. Our current score is now 190 to 120. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round. Our schools go against each other again with toss-up questions, but this time these questions are worth 20 points each. Now, just a reminder, if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school can steal. So this is for the win. It is time for the final showdown. Here we go. Economics. What economics terms refers to the amount of a product or service that people want to buy at a given price and is often paired with the word supply? Cyan.
Demand.
Movies. Which 2019 movie based on a comic book character became a worldwide box office sensation and starred Joaquin Phoenix? Is it A?
Joker.
Biology. In the process of meiosis, a human cell divides twice, creating how many new cells? Writer.
4.
Awards. The abbreviation EGOT stands for 4 major awards in entertainment. Writer.
Emmy, Tony, Oscar, Grammy.
Institutions. What type of cultural institution is most likely to have volunteer employees called docents, as well as paid curators and exhibit designers? Sinead?
The Red Cross.
Incorrect. South Plantation? Victoria?
Museum.
Geometry. What is the name of the line that divides a circle into 2 equal parts? Kira?
Radius.
Incorrect. Cyan?
Diameter.
The ancient world. What Greek city-state defeated Athens in the Peloponnesian War and was known for its militaristic discipline? Victoria.
Roman.
Incorrect. Coconut Creek. Sinead.
Trojans.
Incorrect. It's Sparta. Multiple meanings. What word can mean public acknowledgement and praise or the ability to obtain goods and services before paying for them, especially when using a bank card? Victoria.
Credit.
Cooking. From the French for jumped or bounced. What cooking technique involves tossing a finely chopped ingredient in? Andrew?
Sauté.
Famous quotes. What automobile did Henry Ford famously say could? Andrew?
Ford.
Incorrect. Coconut Creek. What? Okay, Ryder?
Ferrari.
Incorrect. It's the Model T. That's the answer. Music. What British singer is known for hits like Hello, Rolling, Yes and A?
Adele.
Space exploration. An astronaut being launched into space might be informed that he is undergoing a force of 8 Gs. Andrew?
G-force.
Incorrect. Coconut Creek. The G stands for what? Sinead?
Gravity.
Scotland. What 4-letter Scottish word is followed by Lomond and Ness in the names of lakes and Cyan?
Lock.
State capitals. What U.S. state's capital city is St. Paul? Cyan.
Minnesota.
Language. Meaning already seen in French. What 2-word phrase describes a feeling that you... Victoria?
Deja vu.
Countries. Ever since it gained independence from Portugal in 1825, what has been the largest nation in South America? Andrew?
Brazil.
Fast math. What is 15% of 300? That's 45. Colors. Azure, cornflower, and Persian are all cyan.
Blue.
Medicine. What is the job title of a person who trained to sell drugs prescribed by, yes, cyan?
Pharmacist.
French history. Sharing its name with a British indie pop band, what prison was stormed by revolutionaries on July 14, 1789, beginning the French Revolution? It's the Bastille. Tough capitals. Muscat is the capital of what sultanate on the Arabian Peninsula, the only UN member state that starts with O? Andrew?
Oman.
Very good. Well, that brings an end to this school duel game as South Plantation held on to their lead over Coconut Creek. They are ending with a score of 430 points. Coconut Creek is ending with a score of 220 points. Congratulations, South Plantation High School. You each have won Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year, courtesy of Chick-fil-A South Florida. Congratulations. And of course, great job to everyone. So let's hear it again for both schools. And at this time, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible. And of course, you at home for watching. So don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out more about the schools involved and you can watch past shows. And please remember to use hashtag SchoolDuel to contact us through social media. But most importantly, make sure that you tune in next week to School Duel, Thursday night at 8 p.m. as John I. Leonard High takes on Wellington High in what should be another great game. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A South Florida and Bright Star Credit Union.